welcome back to the channel. So yeah, welcome to my journey, guys. If you're new, thank you for clicking. If you're not, thank you for sticking around. So what can I say? I created this channel about a year ago, and I completely created it for selfish reasons because I needed to have accountability, and I use you guys for that accountability, right? And what happened? We passed the FTMO challenge. We didn't only pass one; we were max allocated. Then we passed a bunch of other CFD firms. We were able to get some payouts, and then I stopped posting. Right? I stopped posting. I thought I didn't need you guys, and I was completely wrong. It was like a bad breakup. I was like wrong. I need you. I can't live without you guys. Honestly. I don't know what it is about this channel. I don't know what it is about getting on here and posting, but it helps me tremendously. Even with now going live from 9:30 to 11, it helps, right? Like I decided to start this whole little like let's document me trying to pass 11 bull noxes, and we have officially passed our first one, and I'm going to continue to document this and try to pass 11 of them. You know, for you guys that aren't new, you know I already passed two other ones, so now I have three bull noxes, but that's because I was, I don't want to say over leveraging, I just had a more aggressive position size on those accounts, right? So, but I was able to pass one account using one contract, trading this strategy, or trading one of the strategies together live, and it took me 3 weeks. So I wanted to create a video kind of combining both strategies, right? If you're new to the channel, basically I have two strategies that I use. One is a 5-minute strategy that I kind of like have pushed to the side because it was great last year. It was like my holy grail, made me a ton of money. This year it's still profitable, but doesn't happen as much. With trailing drawdown and all this other stuff, I need to be a little more, I don't know. I like the whole fact that I can come here from 9:30 to 11, mark up my trades, get in and out of the market. Whatever happens, happens. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win, and we just move on to the next day. So I'm really pushing more towards that type of trading style just because it fits my life better, right? Doesn't mean that it doesn't fit your life better. You know, you guys do what works for you, but that's why I decided to document this whole journey and see if it actually works for me, right? So the 5-minute strategy is super simple. You basically grab price from midnight open to 8:30 in the morning. This is all Eastern Standard Time, guys. These are ICT, SMC concepts, right? Basically, whatever happens with price, you're gonna mark out the high and the low of that time range, right? You're gonna mark out the high, you're gonna mark out the low. So in this strategy, all you would do is wait for one of those sides to get swept and for there to be a market structure shift, right, with a closure above. Once that happens, you're going to take out your fib, bottom to top if you're buying, top to bottom if you're selling, and you're going to set a pending order at the 61.8. This was the strategy, the 5-minute strategy, setting a pending order. And then you target 2 times risk. That's it. All right, so it will look like this. Your entry long position would be here, stops below, and then targeting 2 times risk. It's extremely simple. Now, combining this with the 1-minute entry will avoid some losses. You know, you might miss out on some winners, but I feel like overall, you guys have to do the back test. I feel like overall, you'll probably have a higher win rate. Okay, the 1-minute strategy is basically SMT between NQ and ES. So from 9:30 to 11, I'll get on the chart. I'll mark up areas where I believe price is going to react from. Right, I believe price will react from certain key areas because of fair value gaps or whatever it is. I'll sit there, highs and lows. I'll start marking it up, and I'll take a look at price and where price is, how price is printing, where it's going, and I'll take an entry. So in a buy scenario, I would want, for example, something like this to happen, right? Let's say on ES, and something like this to happen on NQ. So ES sweeps liquidity, pushes up. NQ fails to sweep liquidity but pushes up. If there's an engulfing candle, right, I would take a long position here. I would cover 10 points, whatever it is, right, and then I'll target 2 times risk. That is the gist of the SMT strategy, but it has to be in key areas or along with your bias. We're going to use the 5-minute to create a bias, right? So I'm cherry picking this trade. You guys can go back and back test it if you want, but here you have July 1st. Here's your high, here's your low. We swept the low. This candle created the market structure shift, right? Why? Because here you go. Here's a scenario, and we broke above. Sorry, guys. And we broke above, right? At this moment, you're going to pull out your fib, right? Bottom to top, and you're going to look for the 61.8, right? As you can see here, we tap the 61.8 and we push up. If you look at the 1-minute chart, where is price? You're going to notice that this low, even though this is like a perfect scenario where both strategies work, you're gonna notice that this low, which is here, is this low over here, right? We swept, we didn't sweep here, we push up, engulfed. You're gonna take a long position, and you're gonna target where's my 10 right there? 2 times risk. That's it. So you're in and out of the trade super fast, opposed to having a stop that looks more like this, right? And maybe you get activated into the trade, maybe you don't. Targeting 2 times risk, which is going to take way longer for it to play out, right? So you guys back test and do your due diligence and see if it works for you. But combining both strategies, using one as bias and the other one for entries, I feel like it's probably going to increase your win rate and get you out of some losing trades. Right. So that's pretty much it for today. I will be back here on Monday trading live with you guys. If you guys want to support the channel, I got an Apex code on the bottom. Finally, was able to get them to change it to TRADEHOUSE, and I got a Bullnox code as well. So hope to see you guys on Monday. Take care.